Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, live from the Coast TV First Alert Weather Center. And the reason why we're coming to you live right now is because we're keeping a close eye and tracking some active snow showers beginning to migrate across the Delmarva Peninsula. Thus far, as you take a look at the radar, we're looking at primarily a zonal type of a flow that's happening at this point. Now, that's a fancy way of saying directly from the west moving towards the east. Let me go ahead and go full screen for you right now just to give you a feel as to what's going on at this present time. So overall, we're seeing a mixture of cloud cover. In fact, I'm going to take the clouds off of it real quick to kind of show you the movement of the snow. We are under a winter weather advisory because we have the potential for snow to indeed occur. In fact, we're seeing some snow right now that's moving throughout the region. Now, we are seeing this continuing to flow mainly in a west to east motion, pretty steady, and a steady onslaught of that. Now, when I say onslaught, I mean steady downpours, not necessarily something that's going to create a tremendous amount of accumulation. We are looking for this snow to stick around between now and up to about 7 o'clock in the evening, worst case scenario as it pertains to what we're doing. Here's a wider view of what we're seeing. Now, we're seeing us moving across portions of Seaford right here, where I'm pointing to you, over towards Coctat, as well as Delmar, and we're seeing the heaviest that just passed through the Milford area and is over towards lower throughout portions of the most southern tip of New Jersey. But we're going to continue to see this pattern move steadily throughout the region, and we're seeing moderate to light snow flurries. Now, we're seeing a little bit more in the way of heavier snow showers being reported at this present time in places like near Blanchard, Dublin Hill, and towards Hickman. Burnsville's had just a brief stint of heavier snow shower activity, and we're starting to see some heavy snows along Blanchard Road, Tucker's Road, and Dublin Hills Road for right now near Dublin Hill. As we take another perspective to the south, now we've had some heavier showers that actually began to move through areas like Reliance, as well as Branchview and Seaford and Woodland. Ellis Mills Road is just actually we started to see some additional snow flurries begin to kick off there. And in addition to that, we are seeing Bryan Park and along Highway 13. We're going to see enough to coat some of the grassy areas. But we're not going to have much of a stick and stay situation. We've been actually a little bit warmer than usual, so we're not expecting any additional refreezing to occur. Now we flip the script a little bit more, and we take a look at what's happening towards Milton, Drawbridge, and Waples. Right now we're in the midst of a moderate snow shower. We had a brief heavier flurry that pushed through. Now it's in Reynolds Mill going towards Waples, and now it's over in Prime Hook Beach and Broadkill Beach at this present time, and it's escaping quickly off to the northeast, or the top right of your corner, relatively quickly. And now we're over near where the beaches are located, near Lewis, as well as North Shores and Rehoboth Beach. I'm going to freeze it on the last frame here to kind of show you the delineation of what we're talking about. So right here we're seeing the lightest of snow near Shockley Manor, and then a little bit more, at least moderate amount of snow shower activity, North Shores, and then Lewis seeing a little bit more in the way of heavier out of the three. Now, we're not seeing much in the way. A lot of this over towards Midway and Shockley Manor is not actually hitting the ground right now, along with Rehoboth Beach, but we are seeing over towards Lewis more